Hey friends, I'm going to show you something here. It's quite dirty though, it's all crud and stuff all over it. It's solid brass pieces here, and what this is the owner where I work, we had these lines running the length of our warehouse. I mean, it was 4 lines, each one was like 210 feet long. I had to take them down. Well, some of the lines had this going through it. This one had a line going in this way, and this one would have had a line go this way, and would clamp down on them to make one solid lead. And what I'm going to do today, this is solid brass, all these pieces. What I'm going to do is take this, just smash this little thing down and pull it out, and then I'll have a bolt. And what I want to do with this is I'm going to make a ring out of it. I'm going to shape it, grind it, and polish it. I've never done it before, so this would be my first time ever doing it. Well, I did it with a quarter. I did a ring out of a quarter, but it wasn't big enough to fit my ring finger. So let's just try it out. So what I got here, I got this my little mini vise. I never really used it. I bought it for a couple bucks here. I mounted it. It won't open up wide enough for this. This is like 5 inches. I'm gonna put my the nut. The first thing I have to do is take it off of here, and this little part, just take a pair of and squeeze that, squeeze it closed maybe, and it'll pop out. So now I got to work on this. Now I have a set of files over here that I bought a few years ago. That you always need files for something, you know. And I'm gonna take my little, rat tail. I don't know. I could put it in this way, but you know what? Let me put it in this way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to file those threads out of there until it's fat enough to fit on my finger. Because I asked my wife, I was like, why don't I have a wedding ring? And she explained to me, because you said you smashed it working on the machines a few years ago. And I was like, okay. I guess I need glasses. I can't really see this close, so I don't have my glasses. They're up front. So what I'm going to do is put these on. There we go. Oh my God, much better, much better. Taking it off pretty good already. I can already see a bunch of filings coming out. This is going to take some time, so I'll get back with you. Well, what I found out was that that vise didn't hold it very tight, and it would move around too much, and it's quicker for me to hold it and put the file in there, and I put this little thing to hold it, stop it from pushing and sliding. But I don't know, I'm getting some of the threads out of there. You know, I've been doing this for about 15 minutes, and I mean, the file's not the best file, but it's working, and I think it's going to take a while. It's just this far up now, and I think by the time I get all the threads out, and I think I'll have it. It'll be up to the right disc, the right diameter, and then I'll work on the corners, because that's way too thick for a ring, and I figure if I knock them corners off, it'll be perfect size, and it'll be just the right width. So I was like, all right, let's work at it. Keep going. Well, I come up with another idea, and it worked really well. I have this disc. It's like a cutter disc. It starts out this big, all right, and I had to get it down to the size to fit in there, because that ain't gonna fit in there. So I cut it. I cut into this bolt, and I ground it down, and then I used it, and it worked really well. So I took the threads out. I ground them down to the threads that were out, and then I used this to polish it up. See inside the threads, it's nice and polished kind of. And then in order not to take too much out of one side and it'd be lopsided, I used a file, and then I filed it all the way around, take a little bit out, and then I went back to the sanding drum and I sanded it out. And so far it's almost there. It goes down to there. I figure a couple more shots, I'll get it right on there. But this one I made the other day. It's made out of a quarter, and it fits on my pinky. I don't like pinky rings. I think it's just stupid, but I'm wearing it anyway since I made it. So I'm gonna take it a couple more shots with this. You know, I'm gonna file it, then I'm gonna sand it, file it, and sand it. And we'll keep working at it, and it's slowly working. It's taking out incremental amounts, but it's getting there pretty good. So keep on working. See, what I'm doing now is I got the corners here. I'm gonna knock them down. I had this. There's like 3 discs. There's 3 discs I put together and stacked them up, and I'm gonna use this on it. So here's how I knock the corners down. Just go slow. Take your time. And look at it once in a while. Well, this is day 2. Yesterday, I worked on this nut for a while. I'd say about an hour, an hour. And what I did was, this is what it looks like now. I got it sanded down pretty good, and all the corners filed off. Not all the way, but I got it pretty good at the corners, making them knocking them down as much as I can. But I'm still going to go a little bit farther with the sanding drum around the ends to get. I can just see a small flat spot in certain places, so I'm going to try to get that out this morning. So I'm just going to work on that for about, oh gosh, I got over an hour, well over an hour. So let's get working on that. I'm looking for a flat spot on it, and I've been working on it for just a couple minutes here. I don't see too many on there. I don't see one hardly at all. Just keep turning it around, looking. I got the glare from the thing on there, but I'm going to shape it. I got this spot right here. So what I'm going to do is go this way a little bit. So that way I can see. And then I got the sanding to go this way. Then what I'm going to do, you can feel the dust flying around, hitting my face. What I'm going to do now is shape it. I'm going to shape it like it'll be in just a little bit in a curve, and I'm going to make it more comfortable on the inside. So I'm going to take this sharp edge that's right here. This is a sharp edge against your skin, and then I'm going to round this over just a little bit with that same disc. So just to make it a little bit more comfortable, and then I'll be pretty much done for. I could do the polishing and stuff. So that'll be that. Let's see if I can get some of that going. It ain't gonna take much to do it. The only thing is it gets a little warm. That's why I hold it with pliers. It bevels that edge just a little. Now I'll go to the other stone. I'm going to use this instead of this flat one. I'm going to use this one. It's more rounded. I can get around it a little. I'll go to the outside, then I'll do the inside. Nice and shiny. Not good enough yet. Not good enough yet. So, get my wheel out here. And this is my wheel here. If it'll focus there. This is my wheel. It's like a cotton wheel. And it comes with this little compound stuff that you spin it in it and it gets them on there and it'll polish it right off. So I'll do that for you now. Okay. Go, just like a buffing wheel for a car, that's all it is. Now I'll get some on there for you. If it'll focus. It doesn't want to focus that well, huh? Let me go back a little bit, see if it'll stay out. Stay focused a little bit better. There we go. So I'll just go over it really easily. And as, you know, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Now I'll show you. See? Nice and shiny. Not as good as I wanted it, but I'm going to keep going at it until it does. So hold on a minute. That's as far as I got it now. Now what I'm going to do is go to a just a regular buffing wheel with nothing on it, and then get a little bit shinier, I guess. So that's as good as I'm going to get it. I understand it's brass and it's going to tarnish, but I could probably spray it with something and keep the shine to it. But that's as good as I'm going to get it, and here it is. Look at that, pretty. No, that's what it was before, and this is what it is after. You know, just a little bit different, huh? Not bad. Pretty cool. Hey, it is, you know, go to the store, get a brass nut, get yourself a Dremel. This is a 300 series, and a couple of different bits, and you know, you can make yourself a ring. Thanks for watching.